One of the most common questions I get from buyers right now is whether they should buy a new construction home or a resale home. And honestly, there isn't one right answer. I've had buyers walk into a brand new model home and immediately fall in love with it. I've also had buyers tour a resale home in a neighborhood like Arrowhead Ranch and decide within 5 minutes that they wanted something with more character and mature landscaping. The better option really depends on what matters to you. Let's start with new construction. The biggest advantage is pretty obvious. Everything is new. New roof, new air conditioning system, new appliances, new finishes. For a lot of buyers, there's peace of mind that comes with knowing nobody has lived there before. Another thing buyers are noticing is that builders have been offering incentives in many communities. Sometimes that's money toward closing costs. Sometimes it's interest rate incentives. Sometimes it's design upgrades. The specific incentives change all the time, but it's something buyers should absolutely pay attention to because it can make a meaningful difference in monthly payments. What surprises people, though, is that the base price isn't always the final price. You might walk into a model home and love what you see, only to discover that the upgraded cabinets, flooring, lot location, and other options increase the price quite a bit. That's why I always tell buyers to look at the total cost, not just the starting price. Another thing to consider is timing. Some new construction homes are move-in ready. Others may require waiting several months, depending on the community and builder. For some buyers, that's completely fine. For others, they need a home sooner and don't want to wait. Now let's talk about resale homes. One thing I think resale homes often do better is location and neighborhood character. When you look at areas like Arrowhead Ranch, Arrowhead Lakes, Fletcher Heights, and many established parts of Glendale and Peoria, you're often getting mature trees, established landscaping, and communities that have had years to develop their own personality. And that's something that's hard to create overnight. Many resale homes also come with features that would cost extra in new construction. Things like completed backyards, mature landscaping, pools, window coverings, built-in storage, and other improvements that previous owners have already invested in. I've had buyers compare a new build and a resale home and realize the resale property included tens of thousands of dollars worth of improvements they would have had to add themselves. That can be a big factor. Of course, resale homes can come with trade-offs too. Maybe the finishes aren't exactly what you would choose. Maybe some systems are older. Maybe updates are needed over time. That's where inspections become really important to buyers so they can understand exactly what they're purchasing. What I've noticed is that buyers who prioritize having everything brand new often lead to new construction. Buyers who care more about neighborhood feel, lot size, mature landscaping, or getting more established features often find themselves leaning towards resale. Neither choice is wrong. It's really about figuring out which advantages matter to you. The good news is that Glendale and Peoria offer plenty of both. You can find newer master plan communities in areas like Vistancia and North Peoria, and you can also find established neighborhoods with a completely different feel throughout the Northwest Valley. That's one of the reasons I enjoy helping buyers here. There are lots of options, and every buyer's priorities are a little different. So if you're trying to decide between new construction and resale, I'm always happy to help you compare both and talk through the pros and cons based on what you're looking for.